I was down, but I wasn't out. I still had the other chain on the go, the one that sadly did end a few days later with Byron there in Austin, Texas, chomping on his cigar. Lovely man Byron, he didn't let me down. He found me 2 Googlewhacks, all right, absolutely. It's just that the 2 Googlewhacks he found me turned out to be dead ends, as did so many of the others that had been found for me along the way. And that means it's all over. There's nothing on that screen. There's no hope. There's nothing. It's just dead ends and people I've already met. I was heartbroken. I was down. I had a bit of a personal crisis in Austin, Texas. I found myself in that hotel room looking into the mirror thinking, do you know what? That beard is a lie. You grew that beard in order to announce to the world that you were writing a novel. You grew that beard in order to announce to the world that you were leaving these childish, idiotic quests behind you. You grew that beard in order to announce to the world that you are a grown-up. Have you written one word of that novel? No, you sodding haven't. Have you left these childish quests behind you? Evidently not. You find yourself in Austin, Texas, having failed to find any Googlewhacks. You're an idiot. You're a child. You are clearly genetically programmed to live some kind of childish, idiotic life. Fine. Go ahead and live that life, but live it honestly. Remove that beard. Ring Jake. Tell him you're not writing that novel. Stop lying to yourself and to the rest of the world about who you are and what you could be. I went into town to get a disposable razor, came back to the hotel and got ready to shave this beard off. I couldn't quite do it. If you've ever had a full beard, you'll understand what I'm saying. You can't just shave one off. You've got to leave patterns and shapes. This is your chance to experiment with new looks. You might have wondered all your life, what does a big gay biker Mo look like? Hit the tash, Abe Lincoln underbeard. Now is your chance to give it a go. You can't do them all, though, can you? You do one, you've ruined another. They contradict, they overlap. I had pen and paper out. I was drawing faces, filling in beards. I was going mental is what I was doing. Too many ideas bouncing around inside one tiny cranium. Stop it! You're going mad! Part 1, you are upset. You tried to do something, meet 10 Googlewhacks in a row, you failed to do it, and now you're upset. Fine, go out, get drunk, drown your sorrows, deal with it like a man. Dealt with. Part 2, in your upset, you've discovered that this is a lie. You're not who you want to be. Fine. Ring Jake, remove the beard, deal with all of that, but do it tomorrow when you're no longer upset. Go and get the drink, go and get that out of your head, deal with it. Into town I go. Austin, Texas, bit of a party town. 6th Street, Austin, the party street. Every building on that street appears to be a bar as far as I can tell. I walk up to the first bar, bouncer steps in my way. Where do you think you're going? Just coming for a quiet drink. Where's your picture ID? I don't carry picture ID, I'm British, we don't really need it at home. Why do I need picture ID? You might not be 21. Look at me, look at my grizzled, gnarled, bearded, 31-year-old face. Use your common sense. I haven't got any common sense, of course you haven't, you're a bouncer and you're American, right, fine, cool. I tried every single bar on that street, not one of them would let me come in without picture ID. I was going mad. And then I realised, I have got some ID, haven't I? Back at my hotel, I've got my passport, haven't I? That's official ID, that'll do the job. Back to the hotel I go, get the passport and come out to get drunk. You probably know me well enough by now, ladies and gentlemen, to work out for yourselves that it's not necessarily wise for me to get drunk while in possession of my passport. If I get drunk in possession of my passport, I don't always know which hemisphere I'm going to wake up in. Imagine the joy in my heart when I woke up the next morning in Austin, Texas. In my own hotel room and everything. Oh, I was delighted. I skipped out of bed. I thought, oh, that's a very strange hangover you've got this morning. My head is okay. My stomach, well, it's turning, but it's not the fast cycle. That's okay. Most of this hangover appears to be in my arm. I've never had a hangover in my arm before. I need to investigate that, don't I? I went through to the bathroom, I looked in the mirror, and this is what I saw, this is what I saw, this is what I saw, this is what I saw. What the fuck have I done to myself now? What the fuck have I done to myself now? Don't fucking applaud me for ruining my own life! What the fuck have I done now? Oh, you can imagine me on 6th Street now, can't you? I've got my ID now, haven't I? I've got my driver's license now. What the fuck have I done to my... Who the fuck is that? That's what I look like there. Not that there, not that. That isn't even my fucking birthday. That is my birthday if you're American, which I'm not. To my English eyes, that says the 3rd of fucking February. I'm the 2nd of fucking March. I've got the wrong birthday and a freak's face on my arm for the rest of my fucking life. Well, there's no need getting a fucking fridge magnet from Austin, Texas now, is there? think you'll find I've got a souvenir that lasts me for quite some time from that journey. What the fuck have I done? Who the fuck is that there? Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, if you've got that on your arm, and I have, you can hardly shave that off your face, can you? At least he's got a red beard, it might be meant to be me. If I shave this off, who the fuck's that then? This was done to me by a man called Boo Boo. I only know that because I found this receipt in my wallet. A fucking receipt. Imagine being so drunk you would do that to yourself, but so self-employed you would ask for a fucking receipt. A receipt. What was I going to do? Take it back? I've ruined my life. I've trapped myself in my beard for the rest of my life. I can't ring Jacob now and tell him I'm not this man. I've got to be this man for the rest of my life. I couldn't go back home. I couldn't go home and say to my friends, this is what I've done with the month of January. I couldn't go home and tell people what I'd done because that would involve telling me what I'd done, and I couldn't really face what I'd done to my own life. I couldn't stay in Austin, Texas. That place is trouble. I didn't know what to do. I just wanted to run away and hide and cry and think and not be me and not be living that life there and then. I didn't know what to do. And then I suddenly realised I got one friend in America who doesn't know my friends back here. I can ring her. So I did. I rang Julie. Julie's a wonderful friend of mine. I've known her for years. She lives in LA. I rang Julie saying, Julie, I don't know what to do. I'm out of my depth. It's all gone wrong, Julie. Life's just turned to shit. And Julie's going, Dave, this isn't you. You don't normally sound like this. Please, get on a plane and come to Los Angeles and stay with me until you're you again. And I did. I flew all the way to LA and I stayed with Julie, and she looked after me like the angel that she is. And she kept saying to me, Dave, what is wrong? And I couldn't tell her about that. I couldn't tell anyone about that for weeks on end. For weeks on end, that was between me and Boo Boo.